thing was around working with kids and kids at risk. I was forever, if there was things going on in the family or my friend's family, I would be the ear that they would, have to listen, and I'd be asked about, well, what could I do to support them, and I would do it. So I think part of it was the nurturing and taking responsibility early for stuff that was going on in our family, extended family stuff. In the community, there was a lot of kids who were disengaged with school, especially from the ages of 8 to about 14. And for me, it was around, there was no funding around education activities more for kids. There was health, there was education pathway stuff within the school system, but there was no funding to be able to do anything that was outside of government guidelines stuff. And all I wanted to do was to get kids to come and do some activities with me that might inspire them to go back to school. A lot of families couldn't afford their kids to do a range of activities, let alone participate in schooling activities. So Creative Career Kids was for me about giving them the opportunity to, in a safe place, be creative, be held account by the kids in the group and take responsibility, but more to have fun and to do it in a safe way. The main role of the circle is to strengthen and provide our women and young women a voice, and more importantly, it allows us to sit down for the cup of tea moment and just catch up as women. It also helps women to express themselves in ways that they may not be able to do at home, and it creates a safe place for young girls to be able to talk about their aspirations and for them to sit amongst women who hopefully they'll see as role models and support them on their learning journey and life journey as well. I'd like to think that people, when they've had a yarn, that they felt included, inclusive, and have a voice. And I think that's where I aspire to leadership, is that, especially with the young and for elders who've had a silent voice, is that give them the opportunity to share their thoughts and their ideas and allow them the opportunity to have a voice. My gorgeous mum, I will say her age, she is 75 at the moment, and she still goes into prisons and works with the boys inside. She still sits on an Aboriginal Justice Advisory Regional Committee and advocates on the rights of Gippsland Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people to the state government. She is so respected by non-Aboriginal and Aboriginal people alike. She has mediated, advocated, and fought to give recognition for Aboriginal families and individuals and organisations. And so, if I can just be reminded that I'm much like my mum around that that place in the community, then I'll be very happy. In the small effect that I have been able to achieve in our community, I think the best thing a mate of mine has said to me, just by your believing in me and having faith, and kept saying, yes, you can do it, you will be able to do it. They've gone on to do wonderful things, and their family have acknowledged that as well. And I think just in that, it's nice. I would not honestly have the opportunities to do the things that I've done without the fellowship. I think it has helped shape me to be the person I've become. It has allowed me to touch so many people's lives in varying ways. It provided me the opportunity to have a look at the world in Canada and go and visit First Nation places. I have extended friends who are fellows, and they are all doing wonderful work, so they inspire me. And I'm just really grateful that the trustees who came together and contributed their own funds, I want to tell them that their legacy is creating wonderful change in